Okay, today we are back with some more coffee talk. Yeah, let's just get back into it. Let's do this. All right. Curbing recent security breaches, government to block data, meet careers website. First workaholics treatment centers open in 2024. No phone, no laptop, just rest. Beach goers report silver algae blooming on Alki Beach. Interesting. Alright, let's look at Tomoda Chill real quick. Alright, so we have Lua. She's at 2, so we almost have her full. I have no idea what this is saying. I think it's in French though. We have Bailey's, Amanda, Silver. Okay, now we got stories. Today's delivery cut, 15. It's coming together. I can't believe it. It's gonna be so good. It's Rachel. Busy all day. Don't forget to drink water. It's a fact. Having an ocean fish as a pet so hard. But you are a fish. Okay. All right. Myrtle. Do you think VR would really take off in the future? I think it would. So she's 100. Ice Bailey's. Wait, what? Who are you saying that to? I'm assuming Lua, but she's a 10, but about to marry a freelance. Oh, okay. All right. That's funny. Okay. And okay, now we have let me look at the coffees real quick. All right, we have this one. I'm just checking them off, you know. Somehow I feel like it's going to be a long, long night. Or not. It's probably gonna be a long, long night. Let's see what we got. Good evening. Hey, Fulai. How are you doing? Not so shabby, I hope. Yeah, I mean, it's raining again. It's always been raining. Everything's just fine. Sure? Positive, it's not. How about you, sir? How's work? My shift is over, so I'm free now. Nice. That reminds me Mr. Hyde was here just the other day. Ah, that's right. Did he tell you the reason for his visit? Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Or at least that's the plan. Yes, what a nice surprise. He told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, it's part of why I'm not here tonight. I'm here tonight. Ugh. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is. On that note, I'm so ready to take your order. Much obliged. Obliged. Okay. So Hendry told me about the Indonesian ginger drink. It has milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff in it. Milk, honey. What's a couple other stuff? Because I only can put one more thing in there. I don't know what you're talking about. I think he called it STMJ. I'll have a cup of that. What the fuck does that mean? Milk, honey, and some other stuff. I think he called it STMJ. I mean, would that be milk, honey, and ginger? I feel like that would. I mean, hey, we could try here. Oh god. You know, this is gonna be a long day. Definitely gonna be a long day. Oh shit. Okay, milk, honey, lemon. Let's put lemon in it. Memory snippet. I mean, looks fine. Okay. Let's try milk, honey, snippet. Fuck me. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more go. I think it is called STMJ. Alright, now if we're looking at this, right? So STMJ, right? We have MJ, or man, do I have this shit on my thing? I probably do, who knows? STMJ. Fuck, we don't have that. Wow, we really have to. I'm just gonna have to guess this. He said milk, honey, and some other stuff. I mean, I don't. You're killing me. You're killing me hot. All right, or is it hot? No, glad. No, glad. Yes, you're killing me, bro. Milk, honey, or is it milk, honey? Probably. Let's see. That'd be like the honey latte, though. Milk, honey. Okay. Alright, well, I did say I was gonna give this to you. One hot drink coming up. Thanks. This shit's ass. Fulai, are you sure this is my drink? Is it wrong? I'm really sorry. Let me make that for you. Don't worry about it. Just be more careful next time. I will. Really sorry about that. My guy, you said STMJ, but what the fuck does that mean, alright? I know I'm a coffee person, but damn. I don't think Hyde will show up tonight. Oh, why is that? When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. It's not exactly great outside either. Thought he'd like this kind of weather. Him? Yes. His car? Not so much. That thing wouldn't survive this kind of storm. Now that you mention it, you may be right. I used to drive him in that car back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it is? Yep. Gave me the whole backstory of it. Oh. Guess I'm just surprised he still uses it at all. The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it, which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here. What do you mean? He lived here before, right? Yeah. And he kept bringing up the past, too. Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia? I was going to say homesickness, but I realized that makes no sense. I get what you're trying to say, though. It's a strange longing for times gone by. Considering how fast things are changing these days, maybe even too fast. Which is ironic, really. What is? Live long enough, you realize the constant in life is change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs of the world, those at you decay. Just stuff we need to deal with indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you'd think we'll get used to it at some point. But we never do. Never completely anyways. I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox in of itself. Sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us. Keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. You get used to these after a while, huh? Pretty much. Oh, who is it? Oh, it's Ryona. Oh, hey there. We meet again? Yes, hello. Excuse me for a moment. Got it. Welcome, Miss Ryona. Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone. Oh, okay then. How's your car, by the way? My car? Oh, you mean the tire? There's really no need for concern, as it was an easy fix. But thank you for asking. My pleasure. May I order a cup of Russian tea? Okay, I think I have that one on my thing. I am guaranteed that I have that shit in my thing. I should, right? Russian tea. Okay, what the fuck? Alright, nah. But seriously though, where the fuck are y'all? Okay, y'all are built different right now, okay? Alright, Russian tea. I don't know what Russian tea is like. I'm not like familiarized with it. Tea with no honey? No idea. Russian tea. They got me stressing here. All right, green tea, milk. That's a green tea latte, right? So let's try tea, milk. That's my final answer. I don't know, whatever we get was whatever we get. Fuck me. Okay, well. All right, well, I'm just gonna say, sorry, but I do not know how to make Russian tea. Cool. Alright, hopefully she's able to read that. It looks pretty cool from the outside. Here you go, miss. This is not what I ordered. Is it not? I'm sorry, let me make it for you. It's okay. You can leave it. Are you sure? Yes, don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm truly sorry once again. So, who are you meeting with, if I may ask? You should know, shouldn't you? Lucas. After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info. So you two connected me in. I'm sorry I failed to give his contact info to you. It's fine. He sent me a message last night through my private social media, which both surprised and confused me. I mean, how did he find my account? Maybe I should have Maybe I should have maybe I should have given that contact info. Now he just seems like a stalker. Oh, Lucas. Oh God. I heard you can find just about anything online nowadays if you know your way around. So it's probably an internet thing. Sounds a bit worrisome. What about people's privacy? Yeah, that's a valid concern. All we can do now is consider carefully what we put out there, I suppose. Right. Then I wonder, what does he want from me? Yeah, so Hyde's not coming tonight. Probably for the best, given the circumstances. Is he okay? Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight. Understandable. My apologies for these surges. I was hoping it would become more stable as the days go by, but no need to apologize for something out of your control. That's right. You tried everything you could. I know. Thank you for your understanding. How are you doing, miss? Hey there. Did you manage to resolve any of your issues with children? Yeah, sorry. Oh, I mean the hospital admission problem from the other day. Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had a beef with kids I wasn't aware of. Sorry for the misunderstanding. No worries, that was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you, feeling better? Ah, yes, well, I apologize for the way I acted a few days ago. We all have our bad days, don't worry about it. Thank you. While we're on the topic, I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place? Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually. At a metered spot just outside the now defunct library. Oh, the vacant building at the Bourne intersection. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. Yes, that's correct. I see. So it was originally a library. You know the area. I know of the property. Yeah, it's been abandoned for a long time now. But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's been done with it. Since it's located in a very populated, culture-centric neighborhood. That's true. There's even an art college nearby, right? Then again, I've always found the street a bit odd. Odd how? It's just barren, especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always like that way. Feel? Don't you mean remember? No, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange, isn't it? This is odd. Well, there used to be a flea market there a long time ago. Perhaps that is what you are calling it. A flea market, huh? The last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh, wait. There was a single dead tree surrounded by strange trinkets. A dead tree, huh? No idea why I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall, no leaves. It's been there about forever too, as far as I know. That hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers. And the trinkets you spoke of were actually remembrances of sorts. Remembrances? Hold on, I'm just going to recap a bit here, okay? Sure. Your car, oh fuck. On a seemingly deserted street within a busy area that has a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason. Is about right? Except the tree is no longer there. Oh. Alright, so the tree they're talking about is not in the area. Are you serious, Pops? Why wouldn't I be? Oh, Georgie. That is crazy. Hey, 4 people. Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, everyone. Oh boy, I thought I'd be early, but you've read a year, lady. Hello. Full life, for all the love of all things holy. Tell me my lighter's here. Well, you're in luck because it is. Hot damn, thank goodness. Would you like me to give it to you now? No, it's fine. I'm just glad to know it's here. Just bring it with my drink later. Sure, let me know when you're ready to order. Cheers. Well, what's up, y'all? What's new? Evening, officer. We were just talking about the spot where Miss Riona's car may have been vandalized. Oh. They got your car too, huh, lady? Yes, but it's not a big issue. So sorry you had to experience that. Where did you park your car, miss? I can send you the coordinates if you like. That'd be real swell. Got it. Okay. Oh. Is it within the area you expected, or? Pretty much. The same location where I parked mine a week ago. Let's see. You can rest assured we already increased patrols in that area. That's great. But I am the only one doing it at the moment. That sucks. What's up? Am I hearing out of all people doubting my skill, Fulai? No, of course not. I just thought it means an unfortunate increase to your workload. Ah, well, them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso, Fulai, and don't forget my lighting. Alright, strongest espresso, say less. It's just straight up coffee. Yep. Hell yeah, you know what it is. Okay, whose key card is that again? No idea. Was that for from Gala? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Fulai. You probably think I'm being silly, but what can I say? It's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's borderline suspicions and superstitions, I know. Don't you have anything of the sort? Well, I have a good reason to be superstitious. Whenever I don't have this with me, things happen. Right? Alright. Here comes the strongest espresso in the house. Cheers. Ah, perfect as always. Are you ready to order? Might as well. I'd like something desserty, because it's my cheat day. Sure thing. Any specifics in mind? Well, I saw the video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink yesterday. It was so thick I thought it was chocolate sauce. The name also reminded me of a song, but for some reason I can't remember the title right now. You know, it sounds oddly familiar. For real. And I'll have that thick cocoa. It's got milk and a little hot spicy kick to it. It's got milk. Okay, so I think it's milk cinnamon. No, it's not. Okay, wait, hold on. All right, trash it. I think I know what it is. Hang on. All right, so cocoa powder is chocolatey, right? Chocolate, milk, cinnamon. I think we got it. Please. Spice lady. Okay. Here you go. Hot cocoa drink coming up. Thanks. Well, yes. I don't think this is it. What? What do you mean? It's the Spice Lady. Okay. Alright, whatever. It's not? No. It's neither luxurious nor thick enough. I'm sorry about that. Let me make it for you. Nah. My fault for being vague. So sorry about it, okay? Alright, thank you. Hey, I made a pretty good drink though. Spice Lady? Come on now. So Pops, just earlier you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience, right? Was it in the same location where the lady's car was? Creepy patrolling experience? Well, I don't know if I should even talk about it, because maybe it's just a tad too spooky. Even for me. What happened? Tell him, Pops. It's not a big deal, honestly. Then all the more reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here would know something. You got a point there. Now we're talking about the area anyway, right? Yep. Well, I've been patrolling there the past few nights. The street itself is fairly straightforward. It's about a half a mile round trip from the intersection back. There's nothing much there either. A concrete sidewalk with metered parking spots, a fence here and there, and an unfinished construction site with a couple of CCTVs dotted throughout. What tree? What tree? There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library. Huh? Oh, that old dead tree? It was uprooted by the city back in January. Ah. The commercial community decided it wasn't a really good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, they simply voted to get rid of it. I see. Why, what's up? We were actually talking about it earlier, and being a decades old landmarks aside, could there be something more to that tree than just, well, being old? You think so? That's what I think after listening to Miss Riona. Are you expecting something from me, if you like? Huh? Oh, no. I'm sorry if I crossed the line. You just seem to know a lot about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts. I understand. But I would like to hear the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind. Gladly, miss. Almost forgot about me there, huh? So anyway, patrolling on that street is an easy task. Only 4 to 5 cars are parked there overnight at most, which makes keeping track a breeze. Sounds ideal enough. As expected though, nothing happened the first 2 nights. But yesterday was a different story. Whoa, hold on. What a stage setup, huh? Oh, phew. There you go. Thank goodness. Sorry about that. We continue. Alrighty. Well, it was nearing the end of my shift, and I found nothing was amiss. There were only 4 cars parked that night, 2 spaces across the street, and 2 on the opposite corner side by side. My plan was to leave after I walked one last round to make sure everything was okay. And a reminder, you can cover the whole place in only 8 minutes, okay? Then at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette. Smug as I was about to clock out, thinking it was another night job well done. Right? Wrong, as I was immediately faced with the impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, 1 across the street. All tires flattened. That's 12 vandalized tires for you. It's in a span of less than 10 minutes. Damn. That is so strange. It would take several minutes to flatten just 1 tire. And that's if you're using the right tools. Right? But that wasn't all. Oh no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the street lights went out, suddenly and all at once. What? Right, after that I heard flurries of footsteps and laughter. They were going farther and farther away from the scene, and yet I saw nothing at all. Oh, are you sure? Did the CCTV catch anything? The infrared actually managed to catch something, but the videos weren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating it. Jeez Louise, Pops. That's way spookier than what you told me in the card, but it's cool though. I may be laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants there, you see. Well, whoever they were worked fast. Right. Anyway, for life, I think I want another drink. All that talking is making my throat dry, and coffee just ain't cutting it. Roger that. What would you like? Would you suggest? How about some tea with ginger and honey? Tea, ginger, and honey. Sounds good. Tea, ginger, and honey. Can you use the red flower stuff you have as a base? Tea, ginger, honey. Okay. You mean hibiscus? Definitely. Okay, and I like a red flower with ginger and a touch of honey. Okay. Red flower, ginger, honey. Okay, cool. Te ja rosala. Ooh, that shit's on fire. One piping hot te jaha rosala for you. Oh, what does it mean? Jaha means ginger, te means tea, and rosala is rosa, another name for hibiscus. I see, a legit herbal drink. Spicy, but perfect for the weather. Good call for life. I'm happy to please. If that's the case, let me join your patrol, Pops, because I'm not scared of ghosts. Real. Being scared me more. Wait a second, kid. What do you mean by ghosts, eh? Jumping the gun a little there, ain't ya? I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's something crazier than that. This is a really serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that. Sorry. Interesting. You know something? No, not me, but she might. Right, the tree, wasn't it? Oh yeah. What about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought. I'm not sure if this could be any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree? No. But wait, that's what you said. I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss? Well, it's because someone passed away there. What? Allow me to explain. I mentioned there was once a flea market on the street, correct? Right. They called it the fairy market. It was officially set up by the transients of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all of the other uncategorized beings at the time. Fairies were a part of that. Huh. I remember learning about it. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organizing equitable classifications was thought as one of the first steps toward civil peace, but it was oversimplified, inefficient, and not speedy enough. Was all that before the Vindication Act? Way before that. Many who wouldn't register were basically in an administrative limbo. What? That's as good as, not existing at all. Really? That's horrible. It was the main reason why the fairy market was created in the first place, to ensure transient survival throughout the changing times. more ways than one. The market had no real schedule before, or therefore, the start of a fair week would be marked by flowers strewn along the intersection, just so people would notice, come and take a look. Sounds kind of low-key to me, or too low-key to me, because it was illegal, silly. Oh, and that was actually the problem. The market ran day and night, its format unchanging. At the same time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless, while the laws were still shaky at best. Then a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking a vendor there. And the only evidence left of the crime was that tree, standing where there was no tree before. Wait a second, what? Why did I never hear about it? How long ago was that? The incident occurred in 1959, but the market itself was forcefully disbanded in 1961. Happened before I was born, huh? Yeah, I remember everything now. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of the beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget it. Huh? We're talking about the late 50s to early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce. And I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual. Oh? Correct. But that wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash site, as well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper trail. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case. But there was a body, wasn't it? Just not the one people might expect? You mean the tree? Right. When semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world, some may leave specific landmarkers behind. Not all can do that though. Us banshees don't do that. You don't? No, we simply disappear. So if I'm getting this right, the tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses were in the same boat, no paper trail, or something like that. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes, and that's messed up. Beyond messed up, Pops. Whoa, I'm boiling. I'll look further into this more, miss, but I have a question for you. Yes? You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree removal? I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I better get going, and it's almost time for my shift. Okay, officer. Break a leg, Pops. I'd rather not. Stay safe. Will do. I'll keep you up posted. I better go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. There's one thing I want to confirm though, if you don't mind, miss. Yes? About the fairies passing and how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought that was just a myth. I guess not. Unfortunately, that is why there used to be a memorabilia around that tree. There were efforts by those who remembered to preserve the memory. But it wasn't enough, was it? Else we would still have the tree. It really makes me question my memory. And are there any people I have forgotten? Were there events I missed? It's quite scary to think about. For things like us being forgotten is inevitable. So don't need to feel bad about it. That's so. Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala. Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir. Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future auditions, Miss Ryan. Thank you. See you around. Bye for life. Take care. Alright, nah, just you. You okay? It's getting real late. I still want to talk, but if you're tired, let me know. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat? We don't sell food. You don't? No wonder your place is always empty. Well, just kidding, Polly. Don't hate me, please. Well, do you want another drink, maybe? I wouldn't mind one. Nice. What do you feel like having? Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. I'm also quite partial to the blue PT. Okay, I'll order something for you, may I? Sure. Hold on, could you try this mix? Yep, what is it? How about blue pea, honey, and mint? Blue pea, honey, and mint. Sounds simple enough to me. Okay, what does this exactly make though? Is it the lightning one? That's what I feel like it is, right? Okay, that's the flower bed. No, I already made this one before, right? Here you go, miss. Oh, it's pretty. Yeah, actually. It's good, but lacking brightness. Oh, some lemon would be nice. That's alright. Thank you for ordering for me. Okay. Thanks for making it pretty. It looks pretty full. I tried. But man, that whole case earlier though. She wants some lemon in it. It was a lot to take in. Also, about the whole forgetting thing, that really gave me chills. Why? Don't you feel scared of just disappearing in the end? 'Cause I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you too. I mean, the reason why you wanted to become a soprano in your way, the traditional way. Oh, carry compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely certain about that myself. Oh, huh? That's what you call huge pressure. Before that, though, can I ask you a little tiny question? Go ahead. What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why a soprano in the first place? Or a soprano? Fuck. A soprano anyway. A soprano. Okay, it's a soprano. Okay, I'm pretty sure something right. Because it's been done before. Pardon? Because there was already a banshee who did it before, so I know it's not impossible. Well, for real? Her part was that of the Sobit area, and she was not really well known. What is the Sobit area? Well, I mean, she was a secondary character. Back in the early 19th century, opera Sorbet areas would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening end. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to the patrons, often desserts, hence sorbet area. Oh, I see. Like background singing at the end of the show or something. Yes. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. The first time I heard her voice was an old recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused maiden role at the time, at the very end of the opera. I need to drink some water because holy shit, this is insane. Alright. Wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. But despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't so old that she couldn't find out the reason herself. It was a funny epilogue to the opera. But hearing a banshee sing such a playful and lighthearted piece, it was truly an eye-opener for me. Oh man, I bet it was. Sadly, I couldn't find any of her other works, but it always stuck with me nonetheless. So I left my commune and started trying on my own. That's really cool and brave of you to do so. I agree. I've never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing. Nah, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you, and wishing to leave a mark on this world. Is that what you think? Mm-hmm. You're just trying to follow a path that has been traveled before. And that's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us. You're just being careful, yet courageous. Right, because the path you're choosing to walk on is still difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel like maybe you're the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody's going to remember us? Right, Fulai? No comment? No. Why do you want to be remembered so much? Why wouldn't you? Us banshees see the end differently than most. So, care to enlighten me? Huh? I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see. Like, humongously large. Literally couldn't count all my siblings if I wanted to, because they're everywhere thanks to my dad. Oh. We weren't wealthy enough, or wealthy though, not even close. The money situation was always suffocating us, for real. But sometimes dad would drop by to give us some money. Though it wasn't even enough to cover utilities for more than a couple months. Then he'll just leave again a couple of days later. Are you the eldest? Nope. But my older bros have already moved out by the time I hit high school. I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died. Oh, which is where my mom's siblings live now. Sorry to hear about your father. No, it's fine. Anyway, so my older brothers came back, right? They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings. Wanting a slice of the inheritance pie, huh? You didn't do that, right? Heck no. That's why I left for LA. So if they really want me to sell the house, they'll have to chase me after me. Good call. Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team. That's a relief. But that was also why I needed money fast. I needed to send money to help my family's bills. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. That's was why I ended up joining the production house. Ugh. The production house? Yeah, it was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. I was young and naive too, you know, because it was my first time venturing to another state completely alone after all, so I didn't know better how predatory things could be. Man, this isn't even going to be an entertaining story. If you're comfortable, you don't have to talk about it. No, that's not that. I just really didn't like that production house, but I needed the money. Someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. And as one of my youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone. But as you see, we were all creators in the entertainment industry, right? Which means we all had huge egos. Naturally, there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all around helpful turned me into the butt of a joke all the time. That didn't encourage me at all, much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there. I'm not gonna lie. Still. Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked at the end. No disagreement there. Sorry, I swear that wasn't all I wanted to talk about. It's fine. I actually learned a lot this evening. I just don't want to take more of your time, so I could just ask you a direct question? Sure. Great. Would you be interested in guest staring on my new show? I realized I was being dumb the first day we met. I was kind of forced my thoughts on you, and it was just being a general smartass. I undermined your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid result. Since everything I did was everything, but you succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it. Yeah, I almost ended up losing sight of why I'd be doing all this in the first place. I went with the flow, made excuses a lot, all to justify the game, but to what end? That's why I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. It's going to be a small production thing. I'll be paid, I swear. Not with exposure, either. Though it won't be much at first, because I won't have that much money ready to use at the moment, so... Wait, this is a bit sudden, don't you think? No pressure though. How does this show work? I'm not 100% sure of the shape of it yet. But ideally, it would like an interview at first, and then I'll record you singing. I'll bring all the gear. I will also be doing all the editing and stuff. It's gonna be taking a bit of time since I still have my main show to do. But I did start my vlogging journey on my own too, so I can bet you the result will still be quality. Your show would tank if I'm your first guest. You realize that, right? If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about haters, but you do. That's why I won't push you. I'm flattered, but no thank you. Okay, thanks for considering me though. Thanks for giving me the thought. Looks like I have to go. Okay, nothing to do with what I just said, okay? Just a bad time. Yes, I get it. Cool. I hope we can meet again like this. If you want to. Maybe. I'll take it. Thanks for your time too, for one. Sorry if I bored you. No, truly, it was my pleasure. Cool. Okay, I really have to go. See you around. Safe trip. Alrighty, see you for life. I think tonight was the most I have talked in the past 2 years, and I'm quite glad to hear that. Thank you for life. For what? For being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along with. It's always a pleasure to have you around, everyone around. I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to think, but I'll see you again soon. Alright, I'll be waiting as always. Safe trip, Miss Ryan. And have a good night. Whew. That was insane, bro. I feel like I was gonna lose my voice. Yeah, that shit was nuts. I think I'm done for the night. Hope everything will work out for everyone. Alright, this is what I called it. So yeah, we figured a lot more stuff about the vandalism in the one spot and about a tree and all that stuff. Now the tree became a bee and all that stuff. And then we have Lucas trying to invite Ryona. She clearly said no, so he took a fat L right there. And then yeah, I mean that was that in a simple way of explanation. But yeah, that was a long one. Fucking my throat was dry. Yeah, okay. Yeah.